Hi, I'm Steve. This is Fran. If you're looking for a luxury kitchen, we're going to cover 2 of the brands you should be considering, Miele versus Thermador. Let's get started. What's first?
All right, so we're gonna do it by category here. Let's jump into comparing pro ranges.
Pro ranges are really different because on the Miele side, you have a dual fuel. It's got the M-Touch controls. It prompts you if you put in the kind of food you want, how you want to cook to give you time and temperature, right? So it's got a really cool interface. It's got steam assist in that oven, right? So what happens is, an electric oven, it's a dry heat. What steam does is add moisture, flavor, complexion, and it's also essential if you want to make breads. So you've got that in a Miele versus really a single convection in a Thermador. On the 48 side, on Miele, you have a speed oven, which is combination microwave convection. It'll save you half the time and you won't have that rubbery microwave flavor. And you got the warming drawer there where you can keep food warm up to 3 hours without dehydrating it into mush. On the top, it really depends what you're looking for. Miele will give you 19,500s on the front, whereas Thermador will give you 122,000 if you order the Pro Grand, but 18s and 15s. Where Miele is weak is on the backside, where it's 12 and 13.8. We need to consider is what else. Like if you want to grill, Miele will give you the infrared, which is amazing grill because it's direct heat sear. It'll give you a gas griddle, whereas Thermador is only going to give you an electric griddle.
Yeah, and
which will give you temperature eventually, but it's nowhere near as good as gas. So on a dual fuel side, it really depends on what you're looking for. The Thermador will give you 60-inch. Thermador will give you a steam oven on the side, which adds flavor. And we'll talk about steam ovens in a second. Cooking with moisture is better than cooking with radiant heat. But what do you think?
So I think it's very different pro ranges when you're comparing them. Miele definitely tech heavy, master chef controls. I love the steam assist on there. So easy to use. Thermador is kind of like the complete opposite. They have all gas options as well and dual fuel, but in their all gas and dual fuel, like you're not really seeing any smart controls or anything on either option there. So really kind of a stark difference. But if you're looking for something maybe a little bit more basic, that true kind of old school professional look, still gives you decent power with the Thermador. I think they do make a pretty good overall all gas range. Dual fuel, I think, is where they really lack to a Miele and to some other brands for sure.
It depends too, what you're looking for. You're looking for a steam oven. I mean, this one is almost like too close to call. It depends what you're looking for.
Definitely.
Really.
Refrigeration?
Oh, this is easy. This will be like 10 seconds. It's the same fridge.
Yeah.
Thermador, Miele, Bosch, Gaggenau, in a built-in are all made in Turkey in the Excellus plant. So what you're going to get with Miele is like better lighting.
Yeah.
And it is well lit. And it gives you it gives you different compartments, the master cool compartment, but the box is the same, compressor is the same. The configuration now is the same with the 4 and 6 drawer configuration. So this is a wash.
Yeah. Wall ovens.
Well, Thermador's got the most configurations, and they really give you the side opening, which I wish more companies would do, so you don't have to lift something up over a door, right? And it gives you good combinations. They've got really big steam ovens that we'll talk about in a second. But in terms of like, what is the best cooking product that takes the guesswork out of it and can improve the way you cook, there is no question that Miele is probably, along with wool, probably the best wall oven you get because it's simple to use with the Master Chef technology we talked about. You put in what you want to cook, how you like it cooked, gives you time temperature automatically. It gives you the moisture, which I think in electric is so overlooked. I mean, no one wants to say, I want my roast dry, right?
Yeah.
With the Miele, you can either do automatic settings or you can add up to 3 bursts of moisture. So you're not getting a totally dry turkey on Thanksgiving. So in my mind, unless you want the side opening ovens, I think Miele is demonstrably better here.
Yeah, I agree, especially with the controls and what you're able to do with the steam. Note that you do with the steam, it is a plumbed water line. So if you're just doing a simple replacement, replacing a wall oven, sometimes that can be a little tougher because you do need to have a water line behind it there. But really feature-wise, I mean, they just offer so much. Even little things like wireless temperature probes, the racks are able to stay in during a self-clean. So they do make it very easy and kind of give you a lot of features there.
No question.
What do you think overall? Who would you give the edge to?
I think Miele, again, Thermador is going to be less expensive. They've got their 1-2 free program. You get a free dishwasher. We don't sell the dishwasher. You give them like the there's better ways of doing that. But yeah, I think in terms of what's better, the Miele oven's better.
Definitely. Now let's go to steam ovens.
Steam oven's the best steam oven you can buy is a Miele, in my opinion. You have endless amounts of automatic, intuitive controls where it'll tell you, because steam is a better way of cooking. I have a steam oven. The flavor and texture is demonstrably better than any radiant oven you can buy. It's hands down. We cook here, we do cooking demos, and you're free to come and taste for yourself. That said, the easiest to use steam oven is Miele. And not only that, but they've got that feature of menu cook where you can add a whole meal, add the protein, what kind of protein, chicken, beef, whatever, the starch, what kind of starch, is it quinoa, is it rice, what vegetable, what kind of vegetable, and then you set it, you put it in, and I think it's starches first, and then it'll signal you to add the protein, and then it'll signal you to add the vegetable, so it comes out in one time. That is so easy. And just the one-offs of doing anything in that oven is better. Now, what Thermador gives you that 30-inch size, but it's nowhere near as intuitive as a Miele.
Yeah, Miele gives you the plumbed option there as well, so you don't have to worry about a water tank, whereas Thermador is really only with the tank. And again, I think steam is a category that those intuitive controls really help out a lot because it's so new to people. Thermador is very kind of, again, knob driven. If you like that look, it's just really kind of all knobs, not really any electronics there.
And you figure it out.
But tougher to use for something like steam.
I really think that the Miele steam oven is probably the best that we sell.
Induction cooktops.
Two different stories here. You've got one with really standard power, which is 3,700 watts, but super reliable. That's the Thermador. I mean, Thermador, Bosch Benchmark, Gaggenau, always 1 through 4 in reliability. It's the same cooktop, coming from Spain, ironically. Miele is all new this year, and what they'll give you is a 7,400 watt element. A 7,400 watt element will boil water in 3 minutes. Now, your burner at home, if it's 15,000, will take 15 minutes to give you an idea of the scale. But it's really power versus reliability in this one. We haven't had many Miele that's brand new. So in this category, I would give it, because quite honestly, a 3,700 watts is going to be faster than anything you can buy in gas. I'd give an edge right here to Thermador just because it's so super reliable.
And the last category is going to be dishwashers.
Dishwashers, if you buy them in Thermador, you're going to get them cheap. They're Bosch dishwashers, relabel Thermador, and they're super inexpensive, like with the 1-2 free program, if that's what you choose. I like Bosch. The Thermador costs you, their best one will cost you $1,000, right?
Yeah.
The benchmarks, the Bosch is $2,000. But the best dishwasher we sell is Miele. It's the most reliable, but you're going to spend, in a package, probably another $1,500, $2,000 more for it. So on this one, it really depends. If you're more price conscious, you're going to go with the Thermador as part of the package. If you want something truly better, and the G7000 series Miele, which is the best dishwasher we sell, that's what you get.
Yeah, if you're comparing the best to the best, I would definitely lean Miele as well.
Well, that's Miele versus Thermador. Again, it depends. If you like these comparisons, hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching.